Hello everyone and welcome back to the Crypto Chain Gang. My name is Logan Chain Allenball, and on this channel we cover one of the hottest markets in today's modern history, the cryptocurrency market. Now, my goal for this channel, number one, is to educate you, but as well as to help you get on a winning streak. We all want to be on a winning streak in life, whether it's having that great cup of joe in the morning or taking that W on the charts. Put a little more coin in your pocket, right? So for today's video, three main topics. One, Bitcoin, of course, because it's got two huge possible scenarios right now. Number two would be Litecoin. It just broke out pretty beautifully. And number three, I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into basic attention token, BAT. But first off, let's hop right into these scenarios. So this is Bitcoin 4-hour chart here. The possibilities that I am seeing here, one is a very bullish case scenario, and two is quite the bearish scenario. So let's start with the bearish first, right? Potentially, we're seeing a very big double top here at these two different levels. We could potentially, be setting up, oh wow, popping up out of nowhere, a big double top here to where it comes down and creates somewhat of an M. Double tops out right here, comes back and retraces down. We could potentially, if this gets rejected here in this general area and we start to lose these higher highs here and it starts to create higher lows, we could potentially see a pullback all the way back near that 45K range, even dipping below that and creating kind of a lower low here, maybe even near those high $39,000. Now that is the worst case or best case, however you want to look at it, bearish scenario there, because we are very much the cup and handle. If you look at this, this is how would I describe this or show this on a visual? This is basically the cup right here. Here's your handle, and we were supposed to see a little breakout right here yesterday. However, it got jammed. It got pushed up at the resistance. Now we pushed back down. Now, if we continue to fail and not push to all-time highs, like I'm saying, we could potentially see a pretty massive pullback here. Now, at the same time, very bullish scenario. We could potentially see, and this would be the setup for my new trade, a 4-hour, right? I've got it drawn out right here. So, if we see a bullish momentum, see how we've got a little bit more volume coming in here? We've got a little bit more volume pushing up here. I'm going to want to see a lot more volume. However, a lot more volume and a strong 4-hour push above this 4-hour, or sorry, excuse me, above this all-time high right at about 58,000. If we see one of these green bullish candles sit up above this this level right here at about the all-time high, I will be looking for a new entry. So what's going to happen with this trade, as you can see, this is pretty much my take profit somewhere around here. Overall on Bybit, my trade's pretty much going to bust off into all-time highs. I'm going to secure the bag, get my profits, and then I'm actually going to look to re-enter the markets here for this next leg up. Again, we see a 4-hour close. Make sure it closes above this general area here. I will be entering for the next leg up. So where do we think the next leg up is? I think I touched this on my last video, but it's going to be first TP, as you can see, target 1 at 66K, which is about right there, and target 2, which is about 72K, which is right in there. And the reason for that, of course, is that Fibonacci extension is just a psychological level that generally always gets hit. It got hit right here. So that is my short-term outlook for Bitcoin in the immediate future. Big things to come here, super exciting. Don't take your eyes off that. It's hard to cover other things in this video just because of how exciting everything is going on with BTC right now. But let's go ahead and hop over to Litecoin, as this is very exhilarating as well. As we can see here, again, this is just a 4-hour. We basically broke out of this ascending wedge here, and we've had some good momentum and continue to push here all the way up to 212, down from like under 150 not that many days ago. So pretty impressive there. We could potentially be reaching an area of resistance right in here. So it looks like it could even be hitting it here shortly. We could hit this, mess around a little bit, go sideways, do a little bit of a pullback, maybe a larger retest to the upper side of all of this support, and then continue on up. The target after 219, which is kind of the range we're in right now, would be that 273 level. That is the next area of resistance that I see, mainly because what's interesting about Litecoin is it's not near its all-time highs. Bitcoin, right, flew through its all-time highs. Let me get back here. Let me go on a weekly. All right, guys, checking out the weekly here. As you can see, Litecoin's all-time highs are all the way up at 372. Definitely looking bullish here on our daily candles. If we have a breakout of this 219 area, we will definitely reach that 273. And then from there, that will open the door to push through those all-time highs. The chart is looking really good on lower time frames right now, so definitely something to watch there. Now, let's hop on over to BAT. This is basic attention token. And before I show you the charts, I want to show you this. So what is basic attention token? Basic attention token is an Ethereum-based token from the creator of JavaScript and the founder of Mozilla and Firefox, so good previous credentials, that seeks to revolutionize web browsing by allowing advertisers and publishers to earn more while paying users to browse the web. So essentially, you get paid to watch ads. It's a web browser. As you can see, it's this little lion guy down here. If you can see, right there. When you click into a new tab, it will show you, bam, right there, my Brave rewards for simply watching ads. So for this month, I've earned about $1.67. I just got this web browser maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago max, and I've already earned $2.16. Not gonna buy your Monday back, but still, we all use the internet a lot every single day. Why not earn money for watching the ads that you're already having to watch anyway? And potentially this is, obviously this is going to increase with the amount that BAT is worth. So having already 2 BAT secured just by watching ads is pretty substantial, especially when we take a look at this chart. Really revolutionary. I'm really enjoying Brave browser. Everything's much more private. Google is not harvesting my information anymore. So that's huge to me. But let's go hop into the charts because that's what really matters. That's the sauciness, right? So if you take a look at it, I don't know why I'm on the 3-hour here. What's a 3-hour? All right, on the daily, obviously this thing started out here in 2020 rather, not 2021. You had the availability to buy prices all the way down in, oh, come on. So laggy. All the way down in this like 15-cent range, right? Since basically the start of the year, so January, we have gone absolutely parabolic on BAT. If you would have bought this back in, mid-January, which I did, you would have been up about 240% on your money. So beautiful, definitely a higher percentage return there than Bitcoin for that time period at least. But let's look at where we're at kind of on a lower time frame here. So obviously we had a pretty big move to the upside yesterday. Not a lot of volume that came into play with that. However, it did push to all-time highs here at about 85 cents. Now what I'm looking for here is another, to find basically support it on or above this green box here. You've seen the breakout from this sideways channel here. If you were to take your fib from that swing low to the swing high, we are looking at that golden ratio right in that 50 to 618 right here. We could potentially come and find some support in this general area, maybe even dip below it, come back, sit on top of these EMAs, and then continue on to the upside. So where do I see that going, in the immediate week or so? If you oh, sorry guys, hold on. We could potentially get to $1 within the next couple weeks, maybe max, maybe a couple days. Just depends on how volatile things are, the direction of Bitcoin. Um, but yeah, that is the potential outlook